Hello everybody, welcome back to Yener's Cake Tips. Today I'd like to demonstrate to you an alternative way of making weaved basket texture with do-it-yourself push-up. You may have already a kind of like texturing sheet or a kind of roller that when you roll it over the fondant you get that particular imprint. But my question is, can you make that texture with any size you wish? Of course not, because you're just depending on what kind of mold you have in the hand. So today I'd like to show you my tip of how to create your own push-up that you can create the basket texture any size you wish. So what we have here, I have Vision Fondant. I choose that because it doesn't dry so quickly, so I can take my time to finish that texture. And start to roll. I have my platform to put the fondant on it because I'm not going to show you anything on the cake. I'm just going to show you the texture on the flat platform so you can follow up your own direction. I have a piece of rubber. That is simply rubber that what cleans the pencil marks, and it is easy to carve and it will still stay very firm there to push things. Alright, and then a small box cutter, craft knife, maybe I don't need it, and I have wet and dry towel, something to roll, PVC pipe, and the brown color luster. All of you have it at home. It is a cocoa powder. So let me explain you now how simple is the thinking behind. Alright, I like to do a basket which is a little bit more special, so double sticks in between the flat sheets that horizontally passing through. Alright, so that is the profile cut from the top, and that's the look when you cut the basket from top view. Alright, so these are the two sticks goes as vertically. Alright, so the basket will have that kind of like size, so I like to put a second one around here and then continue. Okay, so when we roll a flat piece of sugar or anything, so and then to make the basket, it goes like this: touch here, correct, touch here, and go through here, and then like this, and touch here, and go again like this, and touch here, and go like that. So if you look at the other stripe, it goes here like this. Alright, touch here, go over here, like that, and like this. All what I'm interested here is this part. Flat here, I make one line here in between. That's the portion I'm interested, alright? So I like to make a push-up in this shape. So covering this like that and covering this area. That's it. That is my push-up from the side view. So it has got like in this shape, and then going like a S shape, going like that, and slightly going flat again. Alright, so as long as I can produce a push-up which has got this shape, alright, this shape like this, I will have the basket pusher ready. So that practically will look like this. One cut like that, alright, and then the cut here is like that, another cut here is like that. Simple as that. We don't have to worry about everything else. Alright, watch this. I'm going to cut this from here like this, follow my line. Alright, and the other way like that. That's it. You can always use a little bit of any kind of surface like this to make it nice and flat, right? So I like to do this one a little bit better. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, then what I have to do, I just cut this one first. Okay, and the second one. So this tool line here is squarish. I'm going to take a piece of wood, like a skewer, round skewer, and I'll just go back and forwards, make this part round. I just rub this rubber with my fingers. It's already good enough. You can also use, if you want, some little sandpaper. And also this part, I just use this round wooden skewer, make it nicely rounded. All right, that's it. That is my rubber pusher for basket for that size. All right, so I'm going to wash this one now and clean up and start rolling my fondant. Almost there. Just a bit of starch here and a bit more underneath. You have to make sure that this particular fondant, when you're rolling, if you're not doing this directly on the cake, which is quite difficult to do it, of course I recommend you do it like this and then put around the cake or whatever you want to do, maybe just to do the basket without the cake. All right, so make sure that this part here is a little bit of starch so that you can remove that basket later on easily. All right, so that is the fondant. Let me just cut this a little bit off here and here so we don't have to worry about too much. Okay, I'm going to cut this one later on the other side. Okay, that's ready. So what I have to do now, I take my stamp, right, and then stamping side by side, doing this. Make sure that you are in straight level. Okay. You can go faster. So once this one finished, you go in between. But of course you have to see it, what you're doing, so you go this way. Just like the brickwork, you remember? In between. All right, carry on. Make sure that now, this time, you are exactly on this line, okay? That's it. Continue. Now, this time, what I have to do, I have to remove that part because I don't want to make it extra work here to cut later. Just cut this one now. All right, and this one too. So this is a fairly large size of basket viewing, so I'm not so sure that it is available such a size in the market. All right, so when this one ready, what we have to do, just take some cocoa powder and then apply on it. See, when you clean the cocoa powder with this brush, it's actually a makeup brush, that will remain some of the cocoa powder more in that deep areas than the top surface. So that makes the whole texture after that. All right. So you can do a few things with that. You can just put around the cake, or you can just wait for a while. Once the fondant gets a bit firmer, and you can just lift up and join together, as I said. When you do that, you have to cut one side from a particular spot, all right? And remember where you cut. It is after the two line, right? You have to go with the other side. You do exactly the same thing after the two line. That means when you're joining the other side, it will match exactly, all right? So you can also use, of course, gum paste with that, so you don't have to wait so long to lift it up, all right? So that was my idea of this week, an old school idea for a retro basket texture. But actually, I want you to take it as a kickstart for you to produce some other pushers with the same way, and that you can create some other textures that you wish. Thank you so much for having me this week again, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll be back next week with something else. Till then, bye for now.